Hey guys, it's Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello guys.
It's International Women's Day, and of course that means it's time to celebrate the very first and only action cartoon to feature a female lead. That is Noelle Stevenson's Netflix Dreamworks, Shira and the Princesses of Power.
You know, okay, I don't know where to start with this. I'm so pissed. I appreciate the message about, the message. I don't appreciate the bullshit delivery. I'm just going to call it like it is. I'm so tired of the lies. I'm so tired of it.
Okay, so what's going on is that earlier today, Dreamworks put out a promotional video.
Of course, it was on Animation Magazine. It just gives them awards.
It was everywhere.
It was a fair vote, in quotes. Go ahead.
Everywhere. It's on Yahoo. It's on, what's this one?
I'm sure they put it out and everybody had to cover it because I'm sure that they paid a lot of money for that.
Actually, we got that email too.
Yeah, I know.
We did. We're in the theater for Captain Marvel, and I checked my email. I'm like, oh look, DreamWorks sent us an email. I thought it was a cease and desist, but no, it was about Shira. Help us promote Shira. So okay, we're doing our part. Geeky.
Yeah, here we go. We're doing our part.
So this
I'll
video,
promote the original Shira.
Oh
go
my
ahead.
God. So this video, again, we're going back to the same marketing tricks they used for the last season of Shira, which is pretend that the original show never existed. Pretend that female characters were never lead characters in animated series before.
Yes, that they invented it.
That they invented Shira.
Including the voice actors who's done a lead female character in a show about strong female characters before.
So, yeah, they've got this, inspiring video with...
Let's pause for a minute. Yeah, she starts out, I always love science fiction and fantasy movies, but I looked for those female characters in those stories, and it was so hard to find them. So often, they're very hard to find. Bullshit!
And, of course, it's all about Noelle Stevenson.
Because we mentioned, I'm Noelle Stevenson, and I invented everything, and I invented strong female characters, and I invented Shira, and I invented everything, and I'm all about inspirational messages and everything else. I like the message. Girls need representation. Girls need strong female characters. But girls have been given strong female characters for years. This is not a new thing. Go ahead.
Oh my God! They actually created resources and activity sheets for parents too.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Oh my God. Okay, so the video basically just goes through and talks about the show.
This is a dream come true. This project in today's era, pause it again. It's a dream come true for me because I didn't watch it the first time. I wasn't there. But I'm so glad to bring it to this era to teach girls that they need to be strong girls too because nobody's ever done it before.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is what's so infuriating about this, right?
That's what I'm mad about.
Because, again, they're acting like they invented Shira from nothing. Like, we need to make Shira because it never existed before. The original show that was groundbreaking for its time never existed. And feminist for its time. Other shows like Gem and Powerpuff Girls and all these
Sailor
Moon and tons of anime. Kim Possible. These shows never existed. They never existed before. It's Dreamworks and Noelle Stevenson single-handedly making cartoons for girls.
And the voice actors too, because they get them in there.
Oh, they get them.
Yeah, because and that's what I'm mad about. I agree with the narrative, well, not narrative, but the idea that, they need to have characters for girls to look up to, empower girls. I agree with that, just like they need characters for boys. 100% agree with that. Then of course, it has to be more indicative of what's out there today. And I'm like, well, yes and no, because, there's clearly an agenda that I don't think is as prevalent as they want to make it out to be. But I'm just like, I agree with the idea. I agree with the girls need to be inspired. I don't agree with the approach, which is basically shit on everything that's been done before, take credit for reinventing the wheel, and acting like, you're some kind of inspiration to girls everywhere.
Yeah.
You want to be inspiring, stop lying.
The marketing. Again, the marketing.
They have the girls. They're our daughter's age. I love this.
Wait, I Scorpia up.
No. She's talking about Scorpia because she's not afraid to show her. She's talking about her hair, her feelings, and her hair being short, and she's so bubbly. Now, my daughter is the same age as these people. She didn't like it.
No, she didn't.
This one's my favorite. Stop it here. Now we got the voice actress of Shira going on about how I love this one. When I was a girl, they had cartoons about girls doing things in the world. It was about a guy and the girls who loved him. Girls didn't have strong, there wasn't girl characters, girl-led shows.
She would have been of the age where she would have grown up with Kim Possible and Powerpuff Girls.
Or she might have been younger than that.
Sailor Moon.
There's been lots of shows. And I think actually she's not old, she's mid, early 20s. There's been a lot of shows that have been out that she would have grown up, because it's been more prevalent since, then that they had these shows. So that is a lie. It's a bummer that there weren't shows about girls being powerful, strong girls, and, being in charge, like the one she voiced for Elena of Avalor.
I know, right?
He just invented it for Shira.
She does. She goes on to basically say that it never happened. This never existed.
Until Shira, basically.
Until Shira, when she was the voice of
Elena of Avalor.
Which just came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm like, come on.
I didn't grow up with cartoons about a girl doing things in the world. It was about a guy and the girls who loved him. What the fuck shows were Shira?
It was powerful to see that women were actually the heroes.
But because they weren't until Elena of Avalor. I mean, Shira.
Yeah, I'm like, God. And the thing is, they borrow so much for new Shira. They borrow so much from anime.
They borrow so much from a lot of things.
Anime that had a strong female cast, right? And I guess this is the thing. This is where this
is what I'm mad about.
Oh yeah, you're salty.
Oh, I'm PO.
It's International Women's Day, and Shira is the only
International Women's Day. Stop insulting the women that came before you. International Women's Day doesn't mean you only lift yourself up and then you shit on everything before you. That's bullcrap. There's been a lot of shows with female leads, a lot of shows created by women with strong characters prior to you people. It's international. You could have done it this way. It's International Women's Day. I think it's important that we show girls. There's always been strong characters. She was always been a strong character. But now we got a new show for a more modern audience, and we want to share what those kids had with the kids today. That could have been done. Would have got the same empowering message. Let's honor the women from the past and carry on their legacy to the future. Would have been a strong pro Women's Day, whatever. No. Until we came along, there hasn't been shit for shows for girls. It's always, the girls love the men and they hate the women, and women are, only one character in the whole show. I'm like, where have you been? Sorry, I'm mad.
Yeah, this is I don't know. I mean, yeah, I get the message, but again, this is that now they're using children. So before they always
do this. They always the go-to is to hide behind minorities or children.
So before it was like we're going to attack the fans of the original show, and we're going to pretend the original Shira never existed, and we're going to use minorities, we're going to use the LGBTQ community as a shield, and now they're using children.
Because it's not for you, it's for the children. But the show there's a clear demographic for the show, and it's not the children. It's not the children. It's Tumblr who's the demographic for the show. And our daughter watched it, and she's the same age as these girls. So her friends, same age as these girls, and they're all not like, oh my God, Shira. They're like, what was that?
Yeah, and so they've got, so now they're really pushing the kids angle, right, with it this time around. So they're I think they're throwing spaghetti against the wall to see how to market this thing instead of trying to be,
Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm sorry, I had to. Led by Stevenson, Shira and the Princesses of Power features a wide variety of female characters brought to life by a diverse voice cast. With an all-female writers' room. We like diversity except for all-female writers' room.
And Chuck Austin.
Majority female crew. You mean? We like diversity as long as they're women, and a dedication to centering the stories of women in a way that both children and adults can look up to. But wait, I thought it was the children were the demographic. Why are the adults the demographic? It wasn't for adults. When adults had complaints, it wasn't for them, it was for the children. So there shouldn't even be adults considered in this. The series is showing young audience that no matter how they look or who they choose to be, they are worthy of love, respect, and a starring role in the stories they adore, which I don't disagree with. I don't disagree with that there's different body types and things in the show. I think that Spinnerella being the fat one was probably not a smart move. I think you could have gone with other characters that you could have changed the body types on. You're taking this and now you're hiding behind kids. But this is like a load. This is like a big load. Okay, Gibbs, going on. Oh my God. I can't even just.
So many different.
I like how it's just like.
It's not boys.
I like just how not boys have been super strong. Yeah, they're going on about how because it's always been about boys being strong, which is not. Oh, now we get the voice actors in here. This is always fun.
They need the voice actors need to stop talking.
The cast should be as diverse as real life. It should be. And we're getting that with an all-female writers' room, a majority of female crew, and stories centered on women. It is completely demonstrative of the real world. And there's an awful big ratio in certain agendas thrown in. Because that's so indicative of everyday life in the real world.
So now they're pushing the education angle with this. It's like, this is an odd
I'm a teacher,
play.
Not going to download that. I'm a parent, not going to download it.
This is an odd play for them.
That's not an odd play. It's just, it's free, so teachers will use it. We can't win on our own, so we're gonna have to. The kids aren't watching.
We're
it.
gonna win in the end.
No, the kids aren't watching it, so we got to get parents and teachers and stuff to start shoving it down their throats.
You know, that probably is what's going on.
No, I'm telling you, as a mom and a teacher, I'm telling you, that's what
Tumblr
they're doing.
was watching it. It's not. They're probably sweating that they're not gonna get third seasons. Now all of a sudden they've got all this indoctrinate. I mean, these downloadable
resources,
educational resources.
I mean, resources.
Yeah.
So, as versus real life as world is, but they aren't reflecting. I mean, the body types, yes. In other things, no. Okay, so it's like, I feel because I'm not like a stick. Yeah, so do a lot of girls. You know what? I've always been heavy. I have never felt that I was body shamed because Shira wasn't.
No.
Never felt that way.
Shira loved everybody.
Yeah,
Original Shira.
I feel like Shira's my friend. You know, and if I didn't like something about myself, she'd help me make it better or show me how it's there's something good in what I don't like, because that's what Shira would have done.
And she would teach you how to brush your hair.
Oh
properly.
Gosh, yes, that's important. So and it's like going on about this, and I feel bad they're using these poor kids. God, they're doing this. Oh, you can't say anything because you're insulting children if you do.
Yeah,
you're mocking children.
You're mocking children.
This is the most cowardly move, and they're all doing this.
There
now.
are adults off camera with talking points on a piece of paper, telling these kids exactly what to say.
I want to be brave too. Good. I hope you are brave, honey. I want you to be brave too. I want girls to be empowered and succeed. As a woman, I do want that. I just want the truth to be, served with it. That's all I'm saying.
This was not the first Shira show. The original broke all kinds of ground.
Yes.
It was actually more progressive in many ways than this one is.
Yeah, dreams are possible. Yes, girls, your dreams are possible, honey. Your dreams are possible. And you don't have to be belligerent to men. And I'm sorry, it's a diverse voice cast with an all-female writer's room and a majority of female crew, because that's what diversity means. That is not what diversity means. That is not what diversity means. Sorry, I'm just like, rah! And so all the voice actors take a turn. Oh, my favorite's when they get Marcus Scribner on here again. Because, oh yeah, I love this. So it's important to see girls or characters like Bo, yeah, I could have got it right, who let them know that males are out there supporting them. Because girls, your dads and brothers and all those people in your life that support you, it's only the right kind of men like Marcus Scribner who's out there supporting them. Because girls don't know that men support them, even though they have brothers and dads and father figures, teachers who support them every day.
They're too threatening.
You
need a non-threatening friend like Bo.
We're so glad that they can show girls that there are men out there. And no, I understand that there are some girls that do have bad influences in their lives when it comes to men, and I understand that, and I think that needs to be addressed. But the majority of girls have strong male figures in their lives, and they don't need Bo to show them, best friend squad.
Bo's gonna show them how to do their makeup, how to do their hair.
Yeah, and go to princess prom and have summer parties with the horses.
What?
And it's just like, I'm just like, horses. This thing, I mean, I get the messages, but what makes me mad is I don't disagree with the message. I agree with the approach to the message. I disagree with the approach to the message, and I disagree with the fact using children as shields.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Women's Day, think of the children. Think of the children.
I hope our show inspires kids to be anything that they want to be. Because you know what? No show before ever did this. I'm so glad this truly diverse all-female writers room, and truly diverse, mostly female crew, and truly diverse, mostly female voice cast. I'm so glad that they're here because before they came, there was nothing. It was nothing for girls. Girls never dreamed. Back in the 80s, we barely made it out because none of us could be inspired to be anything else. Hey, irony, I wanted to be a flippin' astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut even after the Challenger exploded. I was the only one in my class that raised my hand that I'd still go. I love Star Wars. I wanted to go Star Trek, Star Wars. I wanted to be in space. I wanted to be an astronaut. And you know what? I didn't lose that vision because there wasn't enough shows with female astronauts. And I didn't have these people telling me that I needed to be inspired.
What does a space shuttle have to do with Netflix Shira?
Well, they're inspiring girls because no one else is doing it. That's what it has to do with it. They're the ones inspiring girls for the future because no one else has got their backs.
So Shira is stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, because
Parents
teachers
are failing. Teachers are failing.
Every other show on the planet that's already come before it, all failed. And you know what?
Including original Shira. Original Shira wasn't inspiring enough, even though her mother was an astronaut.
Yeah, her mother was an astronaut.
Her mother was an astronaut.
That's what it has to do with Shira. It's not this Shira.
Right.
So, you know, her mother was an astronaut. That's right. We want a place where they all can be empowered to fight their own battles and fight the good fight. Yes, I agree. Fight your own battles and fight the good fight. But who you determine what the good fight is? Because you're not fighting the good fight. You're fighting a load of shit. Or you're tossing out a load of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting the shit. I'm fighting the good fight.
Geeky is fighting the good fight. Geeky is sticking up for all the women that have come before who are no longer allowed to
women. She was an icon for a lot of LGBTQ people.
Yes.
Prior to this. And this whole narrative is, you know, no one represented them. No one did anything to reach them. No one did anything to inspire people until they did their version. And then I'm thinking about the story we saw before where they were talking about Melody Britt and the different people that worked in the show, and Lou Scheimer's daughter, what's her name again?
Erica?
Erica Scheimer.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how, you know, people still come to them at conventions and tell them how much their show meant to them, how much it inspired them to be who they are today, how it taught them, you know, what was good and what was not good and all these things today. But no, that never happened because it never was addressed. It never was right until now.
Yeah, because thankfully, Noelle Stevenson, who wasn't even alive when the show was on the air, is here to tell us, you know, about her personal creation.
It's a shame that there haven't been more shows about, you know, body positivity, like, you know, Steven Universe and, you know, Gravity Falls and other shows that had different body types before that. You know, oh, I'm sorry, that didn't happen. It's only now that we get that.
This is, yeah. And I'm sorry. I'm still pissed about. I don't even know why they put Marcus Scribner in here. I mean, the dude.
Well, they had to show that there's true diversity with the one male voice actor.
Yeah, but the
well,
dude,
they have a couple, but you know.
But the dude tossed the original Bo voice actor under the wheels of the freaking bus.
He tossed a lot of it.
He completely dissed the cast of the original show. I'm sorry. I would put Marcus Scribner away for a while and not bring him out in front of a camera. Do your voice. Don't talk other than your lines. Say your lines and then shut up.
Yeah. But I'm tired of this. Why I'm mad isn't about what they're trying to get across on Women's Day. I agree with the message. I disagree with the presentation of the message. Because what you just did was absolute garbage. You just insulted and made it out like you invented the wheel, that no one before you ever did anything. And thank God Shira is here today to teach girls that they have the voice and they have power. Because no one else has ever done it before.
Shira she's never done that before.
Never.
So not a fan of this promo, Geeky.
No.
Okay, so you're not going to be downloading all the educational material.
Oh, hell no. And I'm a teacher and a parent. I'm a target demographic, and I'm not.
Balance for better. Girls can do anything.
We girls can do anything.
Like Barbie.
You just stole that, too. Okay.
Balance must be restored. Girls do not realize the power they have.
Because, you know, girls are totally dismissed at all times today.
Oh my God, look at this. They have educational stuff with Hordak. You know, Hordak, privileged, toxic male pog. What is this, a pog? You know, abusive mother and a Nazi pog.
Finding my inner balanced hero. My inner balanced hero. That's about diversity, except for the all women whatever and all women whatever and the you know.
Gender balance is key at Dreamworks. Oh my God.
Gender balance is key. You just got done saying that your writing staff again is all female. And most of your crew was all female. How is that a gender balance? I think you missed the key definition of the word balance.
Wow. Wow. The writing staff is all female. Women make up slightly more than 25% of creatives working in animation studios. Is this okay? Now, we had somebody ask us this question on a podcast. I did not have an answer for them. Talking about women in animation, the Women in Animation organization pushing for more gender balance in the animation industry.
Which I don't disagree with.
I don't disagree with it either, as long as the people, you know, who are working are
if you're going to scream about gender balance and diversity, then you at least should be representing gender balance and diversity, and you're not. You're not. That balance means balance. Balance does not mean it's all women, but that's balanced.
I think the show at this point, at least from a PR perspective, has bigger problems than whether or not they have enough women working on staff. Insulting the fan base, insulting the actors and the people who worked on the original show are huge. All the women who worked on the original show, huge disservice to those actors and creators. So it's really, you know, I know I'm just a man.
Well, I'm a woman, and I'm like mad.
I think it's very disingenuous to push this when you're dismissing all the women who worked on the original.
Well, not just that, you're dismissing all the I'm just like, I can't even. You're dismissing all the people who worked on the original, including the women. You're dismissing all the shows that came before the show that were positive role models for girls and were strong, powerful women for girls, including the show that the girl that's lead voice actress that plays Shira was on prior to this show.
Yeah.
And then you go around talking about how balanced you are and how diverse you are. I am sorry, but completely being mostly women is not diversity.
Nope.
That's no better. That is no better. That is not teaching kids. Girls dream big. Girls do whatever you want because you can. I'm going to tell you right now, you can do whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. You can do it. I 100% agree with that. But this idea that the only way you're going to be better is by dismissing what came before you and dismissing those around you and only making it women is a load of shit.
I can't top that.
Well, it's true.
Okay, are we gonna wrap this one up?
Yes, we should have wrapped it up 10 minutes ago.
We should have,
anyway.
but there you go, guys. If you want to download all of this educational marketing material, to make sure that all the girls in your life understand that Netflix's Shira is the best Shira.
And the only show that's ever representing women.
The only Shira. Go download it. I'll put the link in the show description. Okay, please subscribe to Clownfish TV for more pop culture news, views, rants, gaming videos, art videos, and more. This has been Neon and Geeky.
Bye.
Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.